This is Lucas Palmeira from Imaginante, and I'm here for another Frames from Scratch. Today we're at the Jupiter Tattoo Studio, and we're gonna meet an incredible artist, and we're gonna do some recordings, so let's get right into it.
Olá, eu sou a Alexandra Júpiter, tenho 30 anos, sou uma artista plástica. Desde cedo que soube o que é que queria ser, ou pelo menos o que é que queria fazer, que era desenhar. Desenhar, pintar, fazer esculturas. Quando tirei a licenciatura em artes plásticas nas Caldas da Rainha, introduziram-me esta arte que é tatuar. Eu fiquei logo fascinada. Lembro-me de acordar uma vez às 9 da manhã na residência e pôr-me a tatuar o meu braço. Apeteceu-me. Em vez de comer uma tigela de cereais, vou tatuar. Desde aí que tenho vindo a fazer uns trabalhos, nos amigos, nos primos, nas paredes, até que decidi abrir este estúdio há coisa de 2 anos. E está a correr bem, devagarinho, está a correr bem. Posso dizer que tenho um espaço meu, bonito, e cada dia que passa mais consistente, tanto o espaço como o meu trabalho.
Okay, so we're leaving the studio now. We've made our recordings, so let's go back to Imaginando and make some patches. Okay, so we recorded and edited the samples, which are these. This is one and this is the other. Okay, so now I'm gonna open a frames on a default patch, and I'm going to the third layer and start by making our tattoo machine here, which I'm gonna start by increasing the gain so I have a little bit more leeway here. Drop the window to about 993, and now let's do some modulations here. I'm gonna use the LFO1 to modulate the offset. Let's put maximum for now. I want the filtered sample and hold, offset at maximum, sorry. And let's sync the rate to about 1.4 for now. And now I want to do the same to the size. And on the size, I want to filter, then hold as well. But I want it in an offset normally, and I'm going to change the sync to be the same as 1/4. Let's put it at 1/4. Fourth. I'm going to drop the cut off a little bit, increase the delay, give it some delay. I want it slower, full spread. Let's put 1/4 as well. Increase the high pass. Okay. And we have some nice texture here. Now I'm going to the 4th layer. I'm gonna mute this one for now. 4th layer, and I'm going to put the alcohol spray running, and let's go to the matrix and do the same thing here for the offset. We're use the same LFO as we were using before, and let's increase the window a little bit to 985, about that. I'm gonna increase the gain. I don't like that. I'm gonna use high pass filter, and I'm gonna put it about 3/4 so I don't have that. Gonna do the same with the size, so now we can see what's happening. Okay. Let's give it a little bit of delay as well. Feedback at 0. A little bit less. Now let's go back to the third one. Okay, I'm gonna put this as 153, 853, and now I'm gonna take the volume out of this one and increase it a little bit. I'm gonna drop this a little bit. Give some reverb to this one. And now, let's go to the first first layer, to turn on an oscillator. Drop 2 octaves, and here on the second one I want to turn on the oscillator, take the volume out, turn the waveform to a triangle. Let's turn on the FM mode, and now as we can hear, we have quite the sound here on the FM. So I'm gonna use envelope generator 2 to modulate the FM, and see that I'm changing the sound. I have no volume on layer 2, but I'm using the layer 2 only as a modulator for the first layer, which is the carrier, to do an FM. So now, as you can see, on the second one, sorry, I want it slower. Like this, a little bit of reverb. The first one. Increase high pass filter on the reverb. Let me give it a little bit of movement here, so I'm gonna use LFO4 to change the pitch a little bit. But with it's on a square, I'm gonna put a sign. Yeah, just a little bit, so we have a little bit of movement. And now I'm gonna give a little bit of the modulation of the third layer to the second one, and let's see how it goes. Too much, just a tiny bit. Too loud. Okay, I'm gonna give it a little bit of stereo spread on the third one as well. More reverb, less volume. And now I want to give it a little bit more reverb on this one as well. So they're more or less on the same place. Bit too loud still. think I'm gonna take the size modulation on the second one so I don't get those whistles so much. And here as well, I'm gonna change on the third one so I don't get that. I'm gonna change the offset a little bit higher. Let's drop a little bit of the cutoff on the... Okay, on the fourth. Oh, it's a high pass, so what I want is this. Yes, and now increase this one. Okay, and now I'm gonna randomize the tuning of this on both of them. So I've got different notes. I'm gonna turn off the first one so we can hear them better. Just the third one. And the last one. Bit of damping, a little bit less decay. And I'll bring back the tone. Too loud. Bit louder here still, so I'm gonna drop the master. Put less FM here. It's a noisy texture, but it's moving a lot. There you have it. So this was it, guys. I really hope you have enjoyed this tutorial. It was fun visiting the tattoo studio and making some recordings, and I really hope that this kind of tutorials inspire you to go out, make some recordings, and create new patches. Remember that we have new content coming up every week, so give us a like, subscribe to our channel. That really means a lot to us. I will now say goodbye and see you on the next video.